Angry guy here, and women create the thugs that destroy society. Help get this channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't, like the video, and turn on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Now let's begin. Women create the thugs that destroy society. It is something that we've known for a very long time. It is a harsh reality, but it's something that we must face and it's something that we must look at critically. I talk about single mother energy. Single mother energy. It is a mixture of that masculine energy, but also with that female energy that is disrespectful and just says it's along the lines of I don't need no man. I'm independent. It's aggressive. It's rude. It's basically it's not essentially true masculinity. It's something that you see with single mothers and thugs in society. They all have that same type of energy. Men that are aggressive, men that are disrespectful, that men that are extremely emotional. Look at these thugs. Look at thugs in society. That's what they are. All of these men in prison, these are extremely emotional men. These men can't control their emotions. If they could control their emotions, they wouldn't be in prison most of the time. Now, look at the guys who end up having problems with police officers when they have a run in with the cops. These are men who become highly emotional very quickly. They cannot control their emotions. They start to become very rude, very disrespectful, very aggressive, and that's how they find themselves in a lot of problems. If these dudes could just literally chill out, learn how to speak properly, just take it easy. Even if a police officer is in the wrong, just say yes, sir, no, sir. Know that you do not have to answer any questions if you do not want to. Understand that you have the right to have an attorney present if a police officer wants to question you. You don't have to answer their questions. They can take you into custody if they say that you are preventing them from doing their job, and you can say I understand that, sir, and I will comply with you fully on that, but I am choosing to remain silent. You have the right to remain silent at any given moment, not just if you're under arrest. You have the right to remain silent even if you are not under arrest. They can say that you're trying to obstruct a police investigation, but your right, that your amendment right that says that you can remain silent, that is broad. That doesn't just mean if you're under arrest. That means indefinitely. If you're being questioned by a public official, by a member of law enforcement, you can always remain silent. It's the honest to goodness truth. The worst that they can do is take you into custody for obstruction, and at that point they have to get you a lawyer. You say, well, nope, I would like to have an attorney. Yes, sir. No, sir. Be as respectful as possible. A lot of these dudes, they don't understand this concept. And sometimes the police officers will become furious when you do this because they know that they don't have you on anything. They know they have you on literally nothing. And a lot of the time when we have issues with with police officers is because of things that we say and information that we volunteer. For example, they say, I'm going to go ahead and search your vehicle. And you say to them, I understand that, sir, and I do not authorize you to do so. So if you do so, then you do not have my authorization. However, I understand the information you've conveyed to me. I did not authorize you to do that, sir, and that's it. And that's it. And you make it very, very clear that you don't authorize them to do anything. You see, this is one of the problems, that if all these young black men, if they have a fear of the police, then learn the law, learn the legal system, learn how to deal with police interactions. Okay, learn how to protect yourself, and you'd be amazed how things can change immediately. And don't just watch some of these goofy guys on YouTube videos that are disrespectful to police officers when they come because they're filming in this place or something like that. Don't be a jerk. That's one of the fastest ways to end up, having problems. Yes, sir. No, sir. Be polite. Be respectful. This is one of the reasons why the Japanese people, you can learn a lot from them. The Japanese, there's a saying about the Japanese. The Japanese are polite, but the Japanese are not kind. A lot of people mistake kindness for politeness with the Japanese when in reality, it's just polite behavior. And it's so much better because kindness and control go hand in hand. A lot of people who tell you to be kind, they're just trying to control you and use you and take advantage of you. You know the people that I am kind to? I am kind to those who are kind to me, but I'm polite to everyone. And that's one thing that some of you dudes need to understand too, because some of y'all are so angry and so frustrated with women in modern day society that you refuse to even be polite to them anymore. And this is where you get in, this is where you run into problems. Be polite to everyone, be politely indifferent. Okay, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. No, ma'am. Be polite. No, I'm not doing it. Bro, stop it. Stop it. All right. Don't let these people control you. Manners will get you everywhere in the world. Okay? Do not forget your manners because of modern day women. No matter where you are, do not forget your manners. And I get frustrated with this. I miss Mr. Rogers so much. You know, some of y'all, you have too much college, but not enough kindergarten. And it breaks me. It breaks me because there were times in my life growing up where I was bullied, where so many bad things happened to me. And no matter what, throughout my life, I always maintained my manners. I was always polite. I was always respectful, even to those who disrespected me. And some of y'all will say, you know, this is you're an idiot. But now I look at myself as an adult and I look at other people. I look at these same people. Some of these lives people ended up in jail. Some of these people probably are no longer on this earth or they're 6 feet deep. I look at, you know, some of their lives are messed up. I look at all of these disrespectful people, and many of them are no longer with us, you know, because they could not maintain their manners, because they could not be respectful, they could not be polite, you know. I have lost family members who had this type of energy, and they're no longer with us because they could not be respectful, because they could not be polite. It just baffles me continuously, continuously why people behave this way. It's like that's not masculine. That's not being masculine. That's single mother energy. That's single mother energy. You have all of these guys, these thugs, these dudes who help destroy their communities. Tyrone, Pookie, Ray, Enrique, Miguel, Quan, Pancho. Like I said, these Hispanic men are all staples of the black community. Black and brown go together perfectly. Don't ever let anyone tell you black and brown, they mix like nothing else. They mix like nothing else. You will go over to Mexico and you'll be shocked when they do DNA tests and they find that a lot of Mexicans have black blood. I'm just being real with you. Okay? It's everywhere. It is absolutely everywhere you go. Black and brown, these communities are almost one and the same most of the time. I'm just being real. And you'll find blacks in the Hispanic community and Hispanics in the black community. They live with each other and around each other. Okay. And Pancho, little Pancho, I tell you, with his fat little belly, you see him there and he's calm and he's drinking his tequila and eating his tacos. And you're like, oh, he's so adorable. You don't know how many Pancho, Pancho has been tormenting that community for for decades, and he's only 43 years old. Okay, and he has clapped thousands of cheeks in the black community, thousands and thousands of cheeks in the black community. So you need to understand these men that bring this type of behavior and this type of attitude. Where do you think they came from? They came from single mother households, and they are filled with single mother energy, because a child learns how to be respectful and how to control their emotions from their father. A child learns how to respect authority from their father. You know, I listened to Shaquille O'Neal, and he was, I think, on Jimmy Kimmel years ago. I do not like Jimmy Kimmel. He's changed so much because of his downright disdain for a certain individual. But I think I saw Shaq on there a while ago, and Shaq said something interesting. He said that with his children, he makes it very, very clear to them, if they get pulled over by a police officer, they bring their butts home. He doesn't want to hear any of this nonsense about the police officer was wrong and the police officer. Nope, you bring your butt home. This is how he operates. There's no arguments. There's no debating it. There's none of that. He's not saying that, you let a police officer, take advantage of you or put you in a situation. No, he's saying you don't get into an argument. You don't get into an argument. You become polite, respectful, keep your mouth shut, and do whatever you have to do to end that interaction as best as possible and bring your butt home. He doesn't want to hear about the police officer did this and said this to me and I'm standing. Nope, none of that. Bring your butt home. Your father is Shaquille O'Neal, bro. He has access to the best lawyers in the world, but none of them can help you if you're no longer on this earth. Or if they have you on something like you did this or that, you're giving them ammunition. Bring your butt home and let daddy handle it. Like, it's very simple as that. Bring your butt home and let daddy handle it afterwards. And you'll be amazed that a lot of the time, you know, you'd be surprised how things will end up turning out. But that you only know these things when you have a father. Because if you look at how women handle themselves when they're dealing with police officers, dealing with men in general, they bring this energy. They bring this single mother energy. And because they're women, they get away with it until they don't anymore. Telling y'all, telling y'all, telling y'all. Guys, help get this channel to 100,000 subscribers by subscribing to the channel if you already haven't. Like the video and turn on notifications to never miss another video ever again. Women create the thugs that destroy society. What do you guys think regarding this? I want to hear your thoughts, so let's talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away, and cheers.